Hi friends, it's Murph. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you my very favorite Thanksgiving dish. We use it as a side dish. It replaces the cranberry sauce in our house, and I love it. So let's get started. So I have a cup of boiling water. To that I'm going to add a package of jello. So I remember asking my mom when she made this when I was a kid, what kind of jello do you use? And she said red. So today this is strawberry. I really honestly like raspberry is probably my go-to, maybe even cherry. But today is strawberry. But that's okay because we're gonna add all kinds of fruit, so it really doesn't matter. So we're gonna set that aside and we're just gonna let this dissolve for a second. And then we're gonna add a cup of sugar. And while that's setting, I'm going to tell you about the rest of it, the ingredients. But this is really important that we let it set for a minute, okay? All right, give it a little stir. And let's just set that aside for a sec. Okay, so this is what we have. This recipe calls for 3 red apples. All we're going to do is cut them and core them. We're going to leave the skins on, okay? Then it calls for 1 orange, a cup of pineapple, and you want to drain the pineapple. So let me just show you what I did. I put it in a colander, and then I want to save the juice because I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the juice. It's really good. So we're going to take a cup of the pineapple, and then we're also going to take a cup of cranberries. These happen to be frozen cranberries, and that's fine. Okay, let me just set that over here. And then we're gonna bring that back and give it another stir while we're talking. So when I was a kid, I didn't like this. I didn't like this recipe at all. And I think it's because I didn't like the sourness of the rind of the orange, because you keep that on and everything. And it sounds gross, but I'm gonna tell you what, I cannot have Thanksgiving without this dish. It is ultimately my favorite. I use it, like I said, in place of cranberry. And I also use it like later when I'm making a turkey sandwich with all the leftovers. I put it right on the sandwich and I'm thinking I had died and gone to heaven. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit of what this is. Let me get you a little bit closer so you can see all that. So what I did was I put everything in the food processor. So in here are 3 apples, the cup of cranberries, and you can see that. There's also the cup of pineapple, the whole orange, and there's 1 cup of walnuts. And that's okay if you don't like nuts and you don't want them in there, that's okay. You can leave them out. Oh, I remember not liking this, but now I'm gonna tell you what, I can't go without it. I only make it once a year, which is probably why I love it so much, because you know, we can get sick of things as well. So this is it. We're gonna take the jello and the sugar mixture. Looks like there's a little bit of sugar on the bottom, so we're just gonna give it a little stir and try to scrape that up because God forbid we miss any sugar. Okay. We're just letting that dissolve just another minute. I've never tried to put this into a mold, like if you wanted like a special ring or anything like that, but I'm sure you could, because it's really just a jello mold. That's all it is. We're gonna add 1/2 cup of that pineapple juice that we saved. We're gonna add that right to this. We're almost done. Smells lovely. Okay, this is it. There's somebody at my door and we're all done. So there you go. I hope you enjoy and I'll post the recipe. Take care.